During the busy NBA offseason, the Golden State Warriors remain determined to strengthen their team for the upcoming season. While the pursuit of Lauri Markkanen from the Utah Jazz continues to dominate headlines, other trade opportunities are emerging on the team's golden horizon. The Warriors' recent journey has been tumultuous, with Klay Thompson's departure and the arrivals of players like Kyle Anderson and Buddy Hield, demonstrating the team's determination to reinvent themselves and compete for the title. However, negotiations for Markkanen have proven challenging, with the Jazz asking for key players like Moses Moody and Jonathan Kuminga in exchange. Given this scenario, the Golden State team is broadening its trade options, seeking reinforcements that can add similar value to what they desire for Markkanen. Constant market analysis is crucial to ensure the team remains atop the Western Conference and continues to surprise fans and opponents. As the Warriors navigate these trade challenges, it is crucial to explore alternatives capable of boosting the team's performance. Besides Markkanen, there are 3 other players who could be key pieces in this journey towards success. Here are 3 alternative players the Warriors could trade for instead of Lauri Markkanen. Proposed trade number 3. Warriors beneficiaries with Jerami Grant. A trade proposal involving Jerami Grant could be the key to boosting the Golden State Warriors without overburdening their finances. Grant, a talented frontcourt player, would bring a new dimension to the Golden team, strengthening both defense and offense. Considering Grant's current situation with the Portland Trail Blazers, a team in reconstruction, his departure wouldn't be out of the question due to his hefty contract. With a 5-year, $160 million commitment, the Blazers might be open to negotiations involving promising young players like Moses Moody in exchange. Including Andrew Wiggins in the trade proposal also makes sense for the Warriors, as his considerable contract could provide financial relief for the team. Moody, on the other hand, is a valuable asset due to his development potential, which could attract the Blazers looking towards the future. For the Warriors, acquiring Grant would be a strategic move. His versatility on both offense and defense would fit perfectly into the team's game plan. With solid averages last season and impressive defensive skills, Grant would form a formidable duo with Draymond Green, solidifying the team's defense. Imagine the synergy Grant would bring playing alongside stars like Stephen Curry, Brandon Podziemski, Buddy Hield, and Draymond Green. The balance and dynamism of this formation would be palpable, with Curry leading the attack, Hield hitting his shots, and Grant shining on both sides of the court. Adding Grant would significantly elevate the team's level and enhance each player's performance. The possible trade involving Jerami Grant, Andrew Wiggins, and Moses Moody sparks reflections on the dynamics of the NBA market and the strategies teams adopt to achieve their goals. Including Grant on the Warriors could indeed strengthen the team, adding his versatility and talent on both offense and defense. Considering the Blazers' reconstruction phase and the possible appreciation of young talents like Moody, the trade proposal seems viable for both parties. Grant's move to the Warriors could bring additional balance to the roster, complementing the skills of the already established key players on the team. It's interesting to observe how negotiation strategies and talent evaluations shape the NBA landscape, directly influencing teams' on-court performance. Grant's arrival on the Warriors would not only reinforce the team's competitiveness, but could also catalyze new synergies and tactical possibilities. The debate around this trade proposal highlights the complexity and nuances involved in NBA franchises planning, showing how trade decisions can profoundly impact teams' futures. The prospect of seeing Grant thrive in a new environment and contribute to the Warriors' success adds an exciting layer to the league scenario, fueling fans' and analysts' expectations. In a broader context, this potential trade illustrates the dynamic nature of professional basketball, where roster changes and player negotiations are essential elements in the pursuit of excellence and titles. The possibility of Jerami Grant joining the Warriors not only translates into a strategic move, but also reflects the constant quest for optimization and evolution by NBA teams. The future holds intriguing developments in the league scenario, and the eventual realization of this trade could be one of the catalysts for a new era of competitiveness and innovation in professional basketball. The prospect of seeing Grant wearing the Warriors jersey, enhancing the team's performance, invites reflection on the multiple facets of the sport and behind-the-scenes negotiations that shape the on-court spectacle. What about you, Warriors fan? Do you believe the inclusion of Jerami Grant would be the right move for the team? What would be your expectations for this potential trade? And how do you see the Warriors' future with this new addition? Proposed trade number 2. Alperen Sengun could be the Warriors' standout. The Golden State Warriors are considering a major move to add Alperen Sengun to their team, and it could change the game. With an incredible average of 21.1 points, 9.3 rebounds, and 5.0 assists per game, Sengun has been a rising star with the Houston Rockets. Although there have been rumors that the Rockets were willing to trade Sengun in the past, this possibility still lingers, which could benefit the Warriors. Despite having to give up Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody, adding Sengun would bring a new dynamic to the team, especially alongside players like Stephen Curry, Brandon Podziemski, Buddy Hield, and Draymond Green. With Sengun on their roster, the Warriors would be closer to achieving their goals of competing for the championship while keeping an eye on the future. This trade proposal could be the key to propelling the team to new heights. The possibility of Alperen Sengun joining the Golden State Warriors is truly intriguing. His trajectory with the Houston Rockets has been nothing short of remarkable, reflecting a talent that cannot be ignored. With his impressive averages in points, rebounds, and assists, he demonstrates a versatility that can perfectly complement the Warriors' dynamic style of play. When considering the trade, it's essential to remember that the Warriors are not just looking for a talented player, but someone who can integrate into the team's philosophy and contribute to collective success. Sengun possesses characteristics that can enrich the team's dynamics, especially alongside icons like Stephen Curry and Draymond Green. His ability to pass the ball and create plays could be an important differentiator, especially in a league where collaboration is fundamental to success. Moreover, adding Sengun could represent a fascinating blend of experience and youth. This would not only elevate the team in their quest for the title, but also lay the groundwork for a promising future. While the Warriors already have a solid base, investing in a player with such potential could be key to maintaining competitiveness over the coming years. Ultimately, the decision to part with players like Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody must be carefully evaluated. The trade could be a risk, but it could also be the opportunity the Warriors need to maintain their tradition of excellence. I am excited to see how this situation unfolds. What do you think about the possible arrival of Alperen Sengun to the Golden State Warriors? Do you believe he would be the missing piece to elevate the team to another level? Proposed trade number 1. John Collins as the ideal addition for the Warriors? In recent weeks, the name John Collins has gained prominence among speculations related to the Golden State Warriors. The proposed trade, which would place Collins alongside stars like Steph Curry and Draymond Green, could be a smart move for the team. Alongside Collins, the Warriors could enhance their offensive capability and further increase their chances of winning a title. For those unfamiliar with the player, Collins had a solid season, averaging 15.1 points and 8.5 rebounds per game. These numbers highlight his ability in both scoring and rebounding, making him a valuable asset in the Warriors' scheme. Although his defensive performance is not considered elite, what he brings in terms of points and rebounds could be the necessary boost for a team aiming to compete at the highest level. Do you believe his inclusion could make a difference in how the team plays on the court? Another interesting aspect of this negotiation is the comparison between Collins and Lauri Markkanen. While Markkanen is also a talented player, Collins presents a potentially more accessible cost, aligning better with the Warriors' financial and strategic needs. Additionally, if the pursuit of Markkanen does not prosper, Collins is a viable alternative that can be acquired without great costs. This raises an important question. What makes Collins a preferable choice at this moment? Is it his versatility or the potential to fit into the team's fast-paced style of play? For the Utah Jazz, the trade results in an opportunity to acquire Andrew Wiggins, an experienced player who can bring leadership and immediate impact, as well as valuable draft picks that help shape the franchise's future. This long-term strategy allows the Jazz to strengthen while seeking a new identity and restructuring their team. In the context of the Warriors, adding Collins could bring a new dynamic to the team, offering more offensive options and helping in playmaking. With a roster that includes talents like Brandon Podziemski and Buddy Hield, the lineup's flexibility would increase, providing Steve Kerr with new ways to explore the game. Have you thought about how this new formation could impact next season's games? The possibility of John Collins joining the Golden State Warriors really stands out and could be a turning point for the team. In my opinion, this negotiation not only addresses the Warriors' immediate needs, but also reflects a broader vision of how competitive teams should build their rosters. The Warriors have a tradition of valuing versatility and adaptability within their scheme. Collins brings not only the ability to score and rebound, but also the necessary youth to shape and evolve alongside stars like Steph Curry and Draymond Green. In a scenario where the league becomes increasingly dynamic, having players who can adjust and grow is vital for long-term success. This raises an important question. How should franchises balance the search for established talents with the need to invest in young players who can take the team to new heights? Moreover, the proposed trade presents an interesting balance. While the Warriors seek a push towards more titles, the Jazz could revitalize their own formation with Andrew Wiggins and draft picks that allow them to plan for the future. This makes me reflect on the true goal of trades, not just to improve a team, but to create a solid foundation for long-term success. Every move made should be viewed through the lens of impact in future years, not just the next season. Finally, including Collins alongside established names could open discussions about the Warriors' style of play, promoting an even more offensive and creative approach. This highlights the importance of player chemistry and how it reflects on the court. Could the arrival of a new member be the key to reigniting the flame of success? This potential deal, which seems to benefit both teams, raises a fundamental question. To what extent can changes influence the ambitions of both franchises? We cannot overlook how a trade like this could reconfigure Golden State's future. What do you think? Is John Collins the piece the Warriors need to return to title contention? Amidst intense speculation about possible additions to the Golden State Warriors roster, it's fascinating to observe how each market move can impact the team's future. The pursuit of players like Jerami Grant, Alperen Sengun, and John Collins offers a new perspective on the strategies the Warriors can adopt to maintain their competitiveness in the NBA. With Klay Thompson's departure and recent changes in the team's core, the role of a new player is fundamental to strengthening the team and elevating their performance. Adding a versatile talent that fits well with the franchise's dynamic style of play could be the key to a new chapter of success. What do you think about these possible trades? Do you believe that the arrival of one of these players can really make a difference for the Warriors? Leave your comment below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on all the NBA news. Turn on notifications and come discuss the excitement of the upcoming season with us.